So yes, Breaches. Breaches is a truly epic game. If you haven't played Breaches before, good. Don't play it. Basically, as soon as you hear Breaches, uninstall Facebook. In general, just uninstall that. You can trust me, and you know I'm professional because I forgot to build the bookshelf. I'm not very good with words today. What a great time to start a review. Yeah, I'm very bad at reviews. I reviewed Fortnite once. I gave it a 2 out of 10. That was too many. So yes, this new game called Breaches hit the store 2 months ago. I'm a little bit late, as per usual. But in my defense, I've been really ill, so I have an excuse this time. Just think of like the most mentally dumb people that squish them into that's Breaches. That's what Breaches is. Breaches, in terms of not being garbage, is 0 not garbage, is at least 27 garbage, which is very much minus not garbage. It's easy to follow if you're dumb. My endeavor is to speak not a single word of actual punctual English in this review, so, you know, just click off, to be honest. Run from it. I've already made a couple of videos on this game, and even though the recent one unfortunately died, because YouTube is just not liking me today.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
My graphics card is melted, so the only thing that still works on my computer is nothing. Everything's broken. Luckily, I can still record with my webcam that is also broken. Look, watch, ready? Bop, 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 bop. So that when I tap it, it's supposed to zoom in. Doesn't anymore. I may have dropped it.
Well, shit.
So that might be my fault. Beans and Crab still works. In terms of working things, this guy's the working thing. We like him here. He still operates as a crab. I don't really know what he does. I like to think it's like Toy Story, where I leave him alone for 2 seconds and he goes and invades Iraq. Oh no.
I made a mistake!
Beansy, what are you doing? I've turned it to the rainbow setting and it won't turn off. We might be stuck with this for a while. Okay, I fixed it. What was I saying? I lose my brain capacity really quickly, in that I don't have one. I'm sure I'll remember it eventually. So you'll have one team that will break in through all the windows and just tactically use all their things and be droning and have everything set up. And there's just me, who will crawl into a room, accidentally shotgun one guy and then fall off the roof. So... look, my tactics are strange, okay? I don't claim to be not a dumb. I claim to be... Crab. I don't know how you can possibly have questions. Some of the hardest laughs I've had in VR have been from this game, such as when I was blindfolded and accidentally shot Plebe in the face. I cannot see. I promise you I can't see.
Walk straight. Yep.
Look at...
Stop shooting!
Yes. What's happening?
Stop shooting! You're fucking shooting me, asshole!
That's not ever gonna not be funny. The game's very well optimized, mostly because all of the items in the game look like, you know, PS2 graphics? We're professionals here at Beansy House. But Beanos, I hear you saying with my ears that I own, why would I, an epic gamer, want to spend time on this game when I could be playing other epic games, like Fortnite, or not Fortnite? Stop playing Fortnite. People are still playing Fortnite. We have to do something about this. We've got Sweden, so now we shall take the moon. You thought Gru stole the moon? Wrong, it was Jeff. He stole the moon. No one realised it because he replaced it with a gigantic cardboard cutout of the moon. You've all been pranked. Where's the moon right now? The Pentagon. How'd it fit in there? Oh no, we just buried it. It's in the ocean somewhere. This is a review of Breaches, I promise. It's gonna be like 50% me not having any idea what I'm doing. I'm good at maths. I learnt maths once. So the reason I'm recommending Breaches to you, yes, I'm finally talking actually about Breaches, what a shock, is because this game is notoriously really bad shit mental. And by bad shit mental, I essentially mean you either die laughing 2 seconds in or get so unbelievably annoyed at the morons in your team that you will just simply explode. In which case it's funny for everyone else. So you either die. It's basically a gauntlet to see how long you can deal with the 7-year-olds who continuously scream. Which, my record's like 2 seconds before I just shoot them. They turned off friendly fire in like the second update because everybody was just nuking everyone else. Which, as unfortunate as it is, having someone shoot you in the face only for them just to turn off and just shut down like a Windows computer is pretty funny too. Some of the people I've met in Breaches, like the Breaches community in general, I don't have a word for them because I feel like one word isn't enough to describe whatever the hell this is. Oh shit.
Nice fucking shot, dude. That was great. All the non-bullshit shot there. Oh my fuck, this guy. Ooh. Oh, fucking, I swear to God.
I don't even slightly apologize for that. Yeah, humanity has gone too far. Ultron just dropped the drop the stone, drop big rock, go into planet, boom. That's the only way we can solve this. So Breaches has 3 main maps, and its main game mode is, you know, bomb defusal, which is essentially just the Siege game mode, which again we wouldn't steal from Siege. You go in with this little beep boop device, you plant this beep boop device on someone's corpse, and then it diffuses a bomb. Is that how bombs work? What if I light the bomb with, like, you know, this little dynamite sticks and you just set it on fire? Can I disable that with an iPhone? I don't think that's how iPhones do. I could try it. I don't have a dynamite though, at least as far as the authorities know. So there are 3 main maps in this game. There's the house from Siege, the tower from Siege, and the factory from Siege. It's not Rainbow Six Breaches. It's not what it is. So essentially there are 2 teams. You've got defense and then you've got offense, and the offense tries to break in and shoot all the people, and the people in defense have already shot themselves, so it doesn't end up mattering. There's no stupid drone phase where you're forced to do nothing for like 7.5 minutes. Why is that still in the game? Remove that. Although again, most people just spend that time shooting each other. They tell you at the start that, like, don't team kill people, that's bullying, which they probably should have suspected would immediately make everyone shoot each other. I don't know what they were thinking would happen. The gadgets are quite funny. You got anything from a trip mine that blows people's faces off to a random Dorito that makes noises when you get near it. It basically starts screaming if you're in the same room as it. The car alarm Dorito.
The car alarm Dorito, he says.
It is. Don't know how a Dorito does that, but I guess this is like the future or something, so it just makes a car alarm noise, so you hear an explosion and the car alarm goes off and you're like, oh shit. Sums up the game pretty well, to be honest. Explosions, car alarm, everyone's screaming. The funny thing is that happens before the attackers have even started the attack phase, because again, someone has bought a grenade and just set it off in the foyer again, and it's absolutely Jimmy. It's always Jimmy. I don't know how he keeps doing that, but he'll just appear in the middle of the defense zone and just set everything on fire, which is what I was going to do, so I'm just really upset with him for doing it first. The main objective of the game, it says, is to get in there and defuse bombs, but what I argue the real objective is to find a way not to get your teammates to murder you within 2 seconds of the round starting. If you can make it to a window without 17 people throwing a grenade directly into your eyeball, you have actually surpassed Jesus. I met John Wick in the game, that was pretty funny.
John Dick.
He wasn't as good in the movie though, he just kind of scaled up a wall and fell off. Which, did he scale a wall in the movie? Probably not. He just wasn't very good at that. John Wick was defeated by a wall. It's a 5v5, and if you don't have all of your teammates, you will randomly be assigned a bot, and that bot will be fantastic at the game, so long as you don't have to shoot anything, walk anywhere, or do anything, because it's very bad at that. Sometimes they'll forget how to go through windows, which is quite important for getting inside the building that is only accessible by windows, so that's upsetting, because you've got to wait for the timer to run out, because you're just staring at this dude who doesn't know what a window is. I didn't know what a window was once, when I was 7. However, it is really funny because if those bots somehow manage to kill someone, that someone is now laughed at for the rest of the match. But I know what you're thinking. Where's the crab mode? They haven't added one yet. I'm very upset. I keep emailing them. I almost fell over my chair. I keep emailing them, but they just keep ignoring me. I think they've blocked me now because I keep asking them, where do I add Jeff? And they're like, no, there's no Jeff in this mode. So I just uninstalled Life. We have an air duster here. I can't get it to work. I've been outsmarted by the air duster again. This has been a normal review by normal people who don't have brain injuries. If you need further proof of why you should definitely get this game that I've described very well, listen, if you wanted a normal review, you probably shouldn't have come to this. The second you saw a crab on the thumbnail, you were definitely warned about what this was going to be. Just mess. It's just mess. But if you somehow still need convincing that this game is better than Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 3.4.5, I'm going to pass you over to this man who definitely knows how to be a regular human being and does not live in Texas. I don't know why you assume he lived in Texas. Also, I think his name's Cletus. That's my headcanon.
Another thing about Breaches that I love, I can steal your gun because you just put it there.
Give me my gun back.
No.
Yes.
My favorite things about Breachers.
Give me my gun. Hey, please, you want to know what my favorite thing about Breaches is? Yes, in conclusion, you should get Breaches. Breaches is very, very shit. Uninstall Breaches.